Have you ever wondered exactly how much a real estate agent's commission is going to cost you? What about where does all of that money go? Stay tuned, I'm going to go over all of that for you today. Hi everyone, Avin here, your agent guide, brokered out of Keller Williams in Everett, Washington. I started your agent guide because I had seen exactly what the costs were of agents across from my team dealing with inexperienced or just mediocre agents. And I wanted to make sure that you have all of the knowledge you need to make sure that you get the right agent the first time to save both time and headache. With that in mind, today what I'm going to go over is how real estate commissions are broken up, exactly how much they're going to cost you, and a little bit of extra information that might be useful for you to have. So right off the bat, the most important thing you need to know about real estate commissions is they are all negotiable. No real estate commission or fee is completely fixed. Now, some agents may not be willing to lower their fee, and that might mean you have to choose a different agent if you don't want to pay them for it. But their job is to show you how you're gaining value from paying that fee. So first off, we're going to go into real estate commissions when you are selling your home. Typically, and this is not always the case, as I said, it's all negotiable, but typically we see real estate commissions in the range of 5% to 7% here in the United States. That varies, of course, depending on your market and, of course, the agent that you're working with. Now, with that said, we're going to give a quick example of exactly how that would play out for you. Let's say that you're selling your home on the market, and the final agreed upon sales price that you were going to be paid was $500,000. Very simple, easy number. And you agreed that you were going to be paying your real estate agent 6%. That would come out to $30,000 paid out at closing. So after the mortgage company is paid from your home, the escrow company would pay your agent's brokerage, which would then pay the agent. Now, how exactly is that money all broken out? Well, right off the bat, usually 50% of that money, and not always exactly 50%, but usually 50%, is paid out to the agent that brought the buyer into the transaction. Think of it a lot like a finder's fee. After that, the other things that are paid out from that is marketing. From the marketing budget, you do not pay any of that up front in most cases. Most real estate agents, presuming that there's going to be a sale, are going to pay for all of that up front and then cover the expenses from their commissions at the end. So, when you're interviewing your listing agent, you should be asking what they're doing for marketing, because that's where their commission is going to, or at least a portion of it is going to. It's going to be paying for video. It's going to be paying for 3D tours. It will pay for photography, flyers. It'll pay for the food and drinks when you have open houses, and the yard sign, and the sign on the yard sign. All of this is the marketing budget that is put forward that your agent is doing to get your home seen by the most eyes and eventually by the one that wants to buy your home. After marketing, the next portion that would come out of the real estate agent's commission is usually going to be their brokerage split and in some cases their team split. Depending on the brokerage that your agent works at, there's usually some form of a split between the agent and the brokerage. And they're going to take some percentage of the commission that you paid the agent. The other one I mentioned is teams. If your real estate agent is on a team, a lot of the time there is some form of a split between the team and the agent themselves as well. So what if you are a buyer? What are your expenses? Well, like we said, in most cases, the listing agent is going to be sharing their commission with the buyer's agent. However, that's not always going to be the case if the home you're buying is off market. And at that point, if you're a buyer, you're going to negotiate their commission directly with them at that point in time. Again, typically this is going to end up being somewhere around 2.5% to 3%, but is fully negotiable. I would say it's still completely worth it to have a real estate agent on your team if you are a buyer and you are buying an unlisted home, largely because of the additional experience and expertise in the marketplace, the additional advice they're going to give you, how they'll walk you through things they see on the home, and the representation in the negotiation process. This is something that any professional real estate agent, someone that does this full time, is going to have a ton of experience in. Anyone who's doing multiple transactions every single year has already probably helped buy or sell more real estate than you will in your entire life. So worth every single penny if you do need to pay it, but it is something you need to be aware if you are looking at properties that are not listed on the local MLS. Of course, I am a real estate agent here in the Pacific Northwest, covering most of the Puget Sound region, focused predominantly in Snohomish County. So hopefully, when you're ready to buy or sell your next home, I am one of the agents that you interview. From my previous videos, of course, remember, you always want to interview at least 3 agents to make sure that you're finding one that's going to be a good fit and offers all of the benefits and services that you're looking for in your agent. And of course, if you're not here in the Pacific Northwest, I also offer an agent placing service. This is a free-to-use service where I utilize my network of agents nationwide to find you a truly professional and talented agent in your area with verified performance. All right, so there it is, everyone. That is the basics of what you need to know about real estate commissions, how much they cost you, and where that money goes. Of course, as always, if this was useful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to help support the channel. Have a great day, everybody.